with that? Because I do. It's the sun. That beautiful creature in the sky. New student, get straight. Because you know on iPhone, you can't be flipping the camera around and stuff like that. So I got this new app called Timestamp. You know, after I downloaded it, I said, you know what? Why not make a YouTube video? But what's going on, everybody? All my chosen ones. It's me, Chosen Storm. Here with my first video. Just taking it all in. I might as well show y'all this. Got the chickens right there. You know what I'm saying? Big, beautiful tree. Things looking sweet, you know? Nice little food. Anyway. But I want to say there's a problem. But not for us. I don't think it would actually be a problem for us. Because it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm just being taken in by everything right now. The world we live in is so beautiful. It's like, once you really start meditating though, you really start to see that. Last night, you know, I went into my living room, turned up all the lights, and sat down in pitch black darkness. The only thing that was shining light was just from the moonlight through the window. And you know, I closed my eyes and just began to meditate. I think I meditated for about a solid 30 minutes. And it was nice, man. I think the first like 10 minutes in, I'm not gonna lie, I was listening to music. I can't remember what I was listening to. Oh yeah, I was listening to Capital Steez. A real, you know, musical genius. But he his time was cut short. Like a lot of other, I guess you could say, musical geniuses. Like X. I don't even remember how he died, but most likely it was bogus, because he died at a very young age. I need to look that up. But oh yeah, always do research. Always ask questions. Like, if you ever wonder about anything, this little thing you got in your hands, probably like 90% of the day, can answer just about any question you want at pretty much any time. I mean, but of course you probably know that. That's common sense. But I don't know. It's weird. You have people who, I guess you could say, like to be ignorant to some things. And I don't even like to use that word, because if you really think about it, we know everything. But when I say we, I don't mean we as in our bodies. I mean we as in like a consciousness together. Because, and you really begin to realize this. It's not a joke. You really begin to realize this when you start to meditate. Because it's like, I'm pretty sure when the world was like, I guess you should say the world, not the world, just everything, when it was first brought into existence, we were just a thought. And I'm saying we, because we all are brought about from this one consciousness. It's just when we place an ego onto it, that's when it becomes different. So this one consciousness, I guess you could say, was brought about But then when you think about it, though, because this isn't the end-all be-all answer, but this is just what my perspective to it is. This is because everybody sees life in a different light, like the sun. My love. But anyways, like I was saying, that the sun distracted me. It's just so beautiful. And they trying to cover it up too, cause like there's these slight clouds around. It's not beaming like it usually does. I swear. This is the only time of year that's the only thing about this time of year. It's like I do like the cold because I'm a February baby and all, but it's just when they cover up the sun, it kind of hurts me. I'm not gonna lie, cause you know, over the past 2 summers, I've definitely, I guess you could say, I've married the sun. The sun is literally my wife. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, it's always gonna be there for me. If you really think about it, the sun is always gonna be there for you. I mean, some days, of course, it's gonna be rainy days where it goes away, just like everything does. But you know, at the end of the day, it's always gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? I might as well marry the moon too while I'm at it. But anyways, like I was saying, I got thrown off. So basically, like I was saying, there it's like there was just one consciousness that brought us into existence. This one thought. And it was just there, being, with nothing else. No emotions, nothing. It was just there, pretty much. That's the best way I can explain it. That's the best way I can put it into words. And it got bored, basically. So it decided to create us and other beings in order to just stop that boredom. And it's weird to just put it into that simplistic sense, but that's really the only way you can really put it. It's like it was there, and it didn't get tired of being there. It just got tired of being bored. So it created life, I guess you could say. Just to fulfill the boredom, I guess. And whenever you meditate, it's like you get close to that level of being. Just and when I say the level of being, I just mean just a state of being. That's it. You don't, when you meditate, or at least when I meditate, some people may feel differently on this, but like, I know it's a little runny, but like, you drop everything. You drop everything. It's and like, it's so hard to explain, but, and you can feel it too. You can feel it. You pretty much just go into this state of being. It's almost like you're sleeping, but you're still awake. It's like darkness. Almost like death. If you think about it, it really is. And it's interesting because it's such a state of peace. So it makes me think, like, if you're one of those people who like to sleep a lot, you know, and that's all you do, which is there's nothing wrong with it, because I used to be one of those people, just like back in my day. Like, when I say back in my day, I mean like a couple summers ago, like 3 summers ago. It got to the point where I guess you could say I basically had nothing else better to do, even though I did. But it's just like I got into this point of where I guess you could say I was almost addicted to sleep. But when you get into that point, the way I look at it now is is if you're one of those people who really like just sleep and just enjoy being asleep. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but you know the saying, sleep is the cousin of death. And when you're asleep, it's almost like you're dead. So if you think about it, don't you want to die? I don't know. Just think about that for a second. It's like, I don't want to actually die, at least not now, because I'm here for this purpose. I need to fulfill this bodily experience. You know what I'm saying? I want to experience everything this physical world has to offer before I inevitably die, because we all will eventually die, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But I do definitely want to experience everything this world has to offer before I die. That's one of my goals. But everybody in life, I guess you could say, in a sense, and even like throughout life, I guess, is suicidal. But I don't even want to put that in a literal sense, but like, I guess if you think about it, it's really true. It's weird though, because like, you're probably not. You're probably really not, like me. It's just, I think that's the consciousness in you, wanting to go back. This is where I link it back to what I was saying earlier. It's the consciousness part in you, or the conscious part in you, of wanting to go back to like the start of things, the start of not feeling, not loving, not hating, not envying, not feeling any type of emotion, just the state of being. So if you really think about it, when you die, you're just reverting back into that divine consciousness. I mean, at least that's how I see it. You know, because everybody will see it differently, but that's how I see it. But what was I really wanted to? Is that really what I wanted to talk about? I wanted to talk about something else. Let me see. Bro, I love it out here so much. It's sometimes I be thinking like, it's like, I don't know. Just the even like the act of just restarting really is a curiosity to me. Not even a curiosity, just like it piques my interest, because it's like the act of restarting, like, it sounds weird, but I don't know. Not even restarting as in like just like blowing my brains out and killing myself, but like restarting as in like dropping, or just getting rid of all my material things and just like running away from it all, like moving somewhere else, like to Guatemala or something stupid. I've been saying that to a lot of people I've been talking to lately. It's just like, just dropping it all, forgetting it all, and just going somewhere else. And then just focusing on myself. That sounds nice. Because, like, at the end of the day, the only person you truly need, and this is like, it's going to sound cliche and stupid, because I'm sure you've heard it everywhere in every other spiritual video. The only person you need is yourself. And it's true. It's really true. But it's true to a sense, not to an absolute T, because, well, I don't know. If you really want to put it into like technical spiritual terms, at the end of the day, there is only self. Because everything is you. So, if you really want to put it like that, okay, if you really want to put it like that, you're always by yourself. Because everything in this world is you, or an extension of you. See, now, if you really want to think about it like that, then, dang, I just put something into perspective for me. But, yeah, but if you really want to think about it like that, then you definitely can. But, let's see. Yeah. I wanted to talk about something else, too. Oh, yeah. So, like, yesterday, I had finished my meditation session, and, I was listening to Capital Steez or whatever. And it's like, this was the most fire meditation session I've done yet. It was for a good 30 minutes, too. It was fire. I could have sworn I was about to astral project. Like, I was literally I could feel myself exiting my body. So it was hitting different. Like, during it, I think it was towards the start of it, where, like, I first started feeling, like, the blankness and emptiness. And I started tapping in for real. It was like, dang, it hit me. Like, I swear, I think I almost cried. Because, like, I don't know, I was tapping in, bro. But, so after it was over, after like 30 minutes, I got up. And I walked out of my living room. Or at least I think I did. Because, like, I was, like, in a dream state when I got back up. Like, I was in the process. I think I was literally in the process of having an ego death. I think I literally was in the process of having an ego death. Because I really began to really, like, look at things for how they are, basically. Like, I began to see everything as it really is, basically. So, after I got up, I had looked out the window of where the moonlight was pretty much beaming in through the window I have in my living room. And it's like, that window really symbolized something for me, I feel like. Like, the window I feel like symbolized, like, an openness, almost. Even though it was closed, it symbolized an openness of mind, an openness of heart, an openness of self, of soul, everything. I just felt open. And I was just looking at that window, and, like, you ever just, like, stare at something for, like, just not even at something. It can be at something, but just, like, stare for, like, an extended period of time. Just get lost. Don't fight that feeling. Whenever that happens to you, just, like, go deeper into it. Because it's like, in a way, it sounds cliche. I don't even like saying like this, but it's like you're almost breaking out of the Matrix almost. And I don't really like saying that because, like, I don't really like saying, like, I of course like saying that jokingly, but, like, seriously, like, I don't like saying the word Matrix, because, like, in a literal, like, I don't even want to say literal, but, like, in a, like, spiritual sense, I don't even like using that word, because, like, at the end of the day, I got a freaking, like, bump right here. Anyway, at the end of the day, we are everything. And so is the people who created this matrix that they like to talk about. We're them as well. So it's like, you're trying to break out of something that you created, basically. Not literally, like, you didn't literally create it, you know what I mean? Like, but you created it. Because we're all one. We're all one. We're not the same ego, but we're all the same being. And it might take you a while to understand that, and it's fine. Everybody in life grows at their own pace, and it's fine, bro. And everybody in life grows at their own pace differently in all categories of things, and it's beautiful, because, like, that's another beautiful thing about it, because, like, if everybody grew and everybody got everything and everybody did everything at the same pace, everybody was the same, of course, like, I'm sure it's cliche, but not even cliche. It would be boring, basically. And that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. The God honest truth. You know, we got hit that onk real quick. You gotta hit that onk. You know, you gotta give yourself some power. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm pointing up to. I'm pointing up to the divine consciousness. Because, like, dang, I forgot what I kind of got off topic. I need to chill out. But, yeah, I don't like when people use that word matrix, because if you really think about it, whatever you want to call them, the reptilian overlords who control it, the elites, the white man, the black man, the blue man, the yellow man, the purple man, it doesn't matter. We are all the same being. We all came from this, like, we are all extensions of the same being. So, like, if you really think about it, we did that. But, like, it don't matter. Not, like, if you really want to look at it at like using like a nihilistic standpoint, or a nihilistic ideology, or nihilism, if you want to look at it like that, if you want to look at life like that, you easily really could, because, and, like, it may sound depressed or whatever, but, like, if you really think about it, we are everything, and we created everything. We create everything, we destroy everything. But at the same time, matter cannot be created or destroyed. We are matter. We are energy. Energy is ongoing. Energy never stops. When you die, you are pretty much, we are in a, let's see, like, we're in a cycle, pretty much. An ongoing cycle that's never going to end until it does. And then it'll most likely start back up again. If you want to consider this cycle, but if you think about it, if you want to consider this cycle to be a good thing, all good things must come to an end. So I guess eventually it will come to an end. And that's going to suck. It might be coming around now. I don't know. They saying December 21st through December 25th or whatever. I don't know. But, like, I'll just have to see that for myself, honestly. It could be another 2012 Mayan calendar thing, you know, where it's just like, oh, the new year's coming in 2012. I don't know. But, take everything everyone says with a grain of salt, bro. Don't take everything you hear, like, I don't want to say serious, but, like, don't like believe everything you hear, basically. And I know that sounds cliche. I'm sure you've heard it everywhere. I'm sure you heard your parents tell you that. I'm sure you heard everybody tell you that. But, like, it's the truth, bro. Don't find out for yourself. Do your research. Find out for yourself, man. We are all one being. We're not one. We pretty much are, but, like, we're all one. But, like, some of our egos and, like, our bodies and brains that we sit in are definitely different. We're all different in that standpoint. So, like, everybody's going to see things differently than how you see things. It's better for you to just see things the way you want to. Don't try and go into somebody else's mold. But and don't try and break your own mold to go into someone else's. Create your own mold. You know what I'm saying? But also try and break the mold that they put over you. If you like really understand what I'm saying. Like, don't break the mold if you have to, but make sure after you're done breaking it, make sure you build your own mold. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, at the end of the day, you are taking, at least the way I do it is I take different perceptions, or not perceptions, well, it kind of perception, but different perspectives, and I pull the knowledge I think is right, and I place it in pretty much into my own build, my own character build, my own 2K build. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here looking like a pure shot creator, because, you know, I just create my own shots. You know what I'm saying? I don't let somebody hand me the ball and I shoot. I spot up. You know what I'm saying? I grab the ball, I come down the court, I make my own shot. Pure shot creator, 99 overall, and it's just smacked like that. But, you know, that's a good way of putting it. But like, yeah, like, don't. But if you want to be a sharpshooter, bro, be a sharpshooter. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a sharpshooter, if you want somebody to pass you the ball and then you spot up and shoot straight away, go ahead, man. If you want to be a pure lock and just, I don't know, I guess you could say, if you want to be a pure lock and, you know, just lock out all knowledge and just kind of do your own thing, I don't know. It's just like you literally could be whatever build you want to be. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. That was kind of stupid, but basically, yes, you can be whatever build you want to be. You are God. That's the basic. That's the easiest way I can put it. You are God, so you can create anything you want to in this reality. It's all within your power. Everything's within your power. I mean, like, you could do everything, bro. Let's see. But anyways, I was talking about, so I got up from my 30-minute meditation session. I was still like in like this state of like, I was still like in some sort of dream state almost when I got up. And where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I was pretty much like in a dream state when I got up, almost. Like when I was walking, I was like, because I was having like some sort of ego death almost before I had got up. And like when I got up, I was like, I wasn't even like, I was still me, but it's like, it was like I was sleepwalking almost. Like, I won't even control my body. I think my consciousness, like, it wasn't even my subconscious, like, I think my consciousness had taken over my subconscious. Because, like, mind you, in life, for most people, like, it's like, I don't know if this is the exact percentage, but I'm sure it's like 10% consciousness and then 10% subconsciousness in everything you do. So basically what I'm saying is that when you act subconsciously, you don't even know you're doing it. But when the consciousness comes in, it's like, okay, I know I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it. And I pretty much, I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest definition for consciousness. I'm aware. That's consciousness. Subconscious is just, what the world? I'm doing this. I don't even know how, like, it's like a tick almost. Think of somebody with Tourette's. I guess you could say. Well, they probably know they're doing it, but like, it's just they automatically just, they do things, and it's just automatic, and they don't even mean to do it, and they don't even realize it. Like, they just do it. It's subconscious. They just do it. But yeah. Anyways, I think I was acting in my conscious state because I had just got up from meditation, and like I had walked into my room, and I laid in my bed. I just laid down, and I was just chilling. And then like all of a sudden, I think I was just chilling for about, I think a solid like 15 or 20 minutes. I was just chilling. And then it's like, I had woke up. I don't know what it was. I just woke up. It's like I was in a trance. It was like somebody had waved a little wristwatch clock thing in my face or whatever. And they put me in a trance. And then they snapped their fingers. And I woke up. And I was just like, what? I swear to God, like I thought I had teleported, because I didn't even remember until later on it came into my memory. I guess I don't even know if that was a figment of my imagination, but like the thing or the whole thing I explained. But like, I don't even remember going into my room, or I didn't even remember like going into my room and laying in my bed, because like after I woke up I was like, how did I even get here? I thought I was just in the living room. So I thought I had teleported. But it's like, I don't know. We live in like a dream world, bro. Everything, this is like the wildest dream ever, man. So like, I don't know. When you die, will you wake up? I don't know. But, dang, it's been 31 minutes of me talking. But I think it's a bug. There was literally a humongous spider who used to live right underneath this little thing that I'm swinging on right now, this little chair joint. But yeah. So after that, I had lost my left AirPod, because like I was really melting in that bed, and like I had lost it. It's gotten to the point where like I have these AirPods in so much, I gotta stop. It's almost, I think it's like an addiction. I don't, and you know, I don't like the word addiction, and I don't like the concept of addiction at all, or being addicted to anything, because I grew up in a very addictive family. So it's like, I see what any type of addiction can do to somebody. It's not good. And I always have these stupid things in my ear, and it's gotten to the point where they're like pretty much like my earrings. Like I don't even notice they're in there after like a while. No, not even after a while. Like now, I don't even notice they're in my ear. Because like I'll go and be like, oh shoot, I forgot this is in my ear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's junk like that. But so I probably gotta stop wearing these all the time, and just like, because I feel like when you have your AirPods off, and when I say off, I mean like, I don't mean off, but like when you're not listening to anything and they're just in your ear, and you really like listen, you can hear like just a faint white noise. And that white noise is off-putting to me. At least it was the other day, like when I really thought about it. I'm like, why do I hear a faint noise in my AirPods? It was just weird to me. Like I was just thinking like, so I'm not listening to anything right now, and I just hear like a faint noise in my AirPods. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty weird. And I started thinking like, these folks at Apple are probably like brainwashing me, like subconsciously. Like they probably have like, this is probably such a stretch, or such a reach. Like I'm probably reaching so hard when I say this, but like you really never know. Like, it honestly could be, but like it's like they probably like, and when I say they brainwashing me, it's like they at least they could. They probably don't, but they easily could. They have like a certain a frequency, right? You know how dogs hear at I don't know if it's a higher or lower frequency to humans, but basically like, you know, they can only hear some like certain sounds that humans can't, and those sounds can come off as either to us as nothing or just a faint white noise. Now tell me that they can't talk to you in this frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say talk to you, I mean play that frequency to where it just comes off as a white noise, when in reality, they're in your ear whispering to you. But you can only hear it as a white noise. Think about that for a second. That's a high possibility. Because, you know, them reptilian overlords up at Apple. Or whatever the freak you want to call them. I don't know. But it's like, when you get that rich, like Jeff Bezos, and I forgot the other dude's name who owns Tesla. Dang, I'm stupid. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast, Smoking Dope. I forgot his name. I feel dumb. But anyways, yeah, you know, those like top rich people in the world, like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and bro, I want to think of his name so bad. Whatever. You know, those top rich people in the world who have like literally like enough money to give everybody in the world $100,000. Like, like when you have people like that, what's the point of getting even more rich? Like Jeff Bezos, for instance, he's the richest person in the world. What is the actual point of getting more rich, getting more money, continuing his business? What's the point? What is the point? What are you doing with that money? What are you going to do with that money? Like that's I thought about that the other day. Like, I was like, what are you even doing? Like, what are you even doing? I did, like, that makes no sense. Oh, I literally just got bit by a fly. Imagine I got bit by a freaking fly. Not a horse fly. Not a gnat. Not a mosquito. No, a regular fly. I don't know, and that's another thing that needs to be made known into the world. Because this video is gonna get 1 million views. Because that's just what I'm putting out into the world. You know what I'm saying? This video will get 1 million views. Because, you know, I am God and I manifest pretty much whatever I want in my life. So yeah. But anyways, insects that reminded me, like that fly. What's the purpose of a fly? Now I know what you're getting ready to say. Oh, you know, birds eat them, and frogs eat them. That's like maybe 1% of their diet. 1%. Now let me bring you another insect. Now, mind you, a fly is completely useless. If you really think about it, it's completely useless. It doesn't pollinate. It doesn't do anything but eat pretty much dead things and just like waste. So it's useless. It's useless. Well, you know what? I'll give a fly a little bit of credit. Like, maybe it might clean up like waste because it eats that stuff. And like dead things and stuff like that. But like, no, it is useless because those things will eventually decompose and go into the ground anyways. It's useless. Never mind. No, it's useless. It doesn't. The earth, nature, and they don't need any help with that. The fly is useless. Now let me bring you another useless animal, and then I'm gonna tie it into what I think these animals, or how these animals were brought about. So, I know I say animals, insects. So, take the mosquito. Dang, it's already been 10 minutes. Take the mosquito for instance. What does it do? Think about it. I'm gonna let you think about it. I just got bit by another fly. Imagine. Anyways, think about it. Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, it does something. It does something. Everything does something. Now, is that something like actually benefiting towards something else or helping towards something else? That's the question. And it's a very easy answer. No. It doesn't pollinate. It doesn't even do what the fly does and eat decomposing substances and waste and stuff like that and try and I guess clean up. I don't know, clean up or whatever. It doesn't pollinate. It doesn't do anything. So it doesn't spread pollination to aid the help of flowers. But you know what it will do? It spreads diseases. It can spread diseases. If you have Ebola, fly sucks you up, goes somewhere else. Give that person Ebola. If you have the flu, fly sucks you up, goes somewhere else. Or not fly. My bad. Was I saying fly? Mosquito sucks you up, goes somewhere else, gives that person the flu. If you have COVID-19, which I might have to say that for another video. But yeah, COVID-19 is fake. I'm just gonna leave it at that for this one. But I'm sure you already knew that. Yeah, if you have any kind of disease, basically, it can, any kind of communicable disease, it can pretty much like suck you up, go to somebody else, and give that person that communicable disease. Depending on how long it takes to go to that next person or animal or whatever else it sucks up. But yeah. So like, what I think is, and I'm probably gonna end the video off soon because it's almost been 50 minutes. What I think is I think the fly was literally banned. The fly and mosquito were just man-made. It's the only thing that makes sense because, like, they're so useless. It's just like how a dog is useless. Because dogs are man-made. It's like they don't do anything for you. Like, they'll do stuff for you, but like, they don't do anything for the earth, the world. They only do things for you. Because they're man's best friend. They were made by man to be, or to have a best friend. Yeah, they're literally genetically modified organisms. Like, to a T. They are. They were created by man. They are genetically modified by man. For man. Which there's nothing wrong with it. Dogs are great. Dogs are wonderful. But if you think about it, they're just a long-term pleasure. Because they're going to die before you do. So, and once they do die, every pleasure, when I say pleasure, when you have a pleasure and you lose that pleasure, it turns into sadness, grief. Pretty much, just think of like a negative emotion. It turns into a negative emotion. People mistake, let's see, how much time do I got left before it hits 50 minutes? Oh, yeah. People mistake pleasure for happiness all the time. And it's very interesting to me how people do that, at least now. But probably about 2 years ago, I would have probably been one of those people. But like, when you have pleasure, you have to realize that that's not true joy or happiness. Because that's only temporary. Pleasure is only temporary. And when you get that pleasure taken away from you, it turns into a negative emotion. So at the, like, if you can get rid of pleasures and live in true happiness, as the wind blows, feel that? Just feel it for a second. I don't care where you at right now. Just close your eyes and just. You ever just do that, bro? Like, you ever just like close your eyes and just shut it off? Just cut the game off.